Hello everyone, welcome to this July collective reading. I'm so sorry this is late. I've had the horrendous flu and I didn't want to quickly rush this reading. It needed to feel right, and unfortunately sometimes that means there's a bit of a delay. And yeah, I'm just excited to read this because it's feeling a bit bumpy, I won't say that word, bumpy and just sleepy for July, which is different because it is summertime. It's meant to be all about spring and awakening and getting pumped, but I feel like there's a momentum, like that feeling of needing to rest, very much winter energy, and learning not to fight that. So there might be a lot of situations you feel like you have to be a warrior to, like, fight up and fighting against people making accusations, and finding yourself like in fight flight mode, maybe possibly just all one there. And there's just this momentum energy of this is for yourself. There's a big purge and there's big lessons to be learned this month, and there's also making space for new. So don't be surprised if new opportunities show themselves at the door. There's a lot coming in. Jesus, haven't even started yet. And yeah, that there is just that familiarity of, oh, hang on a minute, I've had these emotions, sensations before, but they don't feel real. It's because they're old emotions coming up to the surface. And that's one thing to remember is, of course, they are your emotions, but they can be remnants of old. So when I say they're not your emotions, they're someone else's in your generational lineage, they are still yours, of course, because you're the carrier. Like, this is a powerful sort of expression for you to feel into. It's to remember who you are. We're all on a journey to remember who we are. But unfortunately, that means, and I won't say unfortunately, because it is beautiful. It's how we have been conditioned to see these things. And that's what happens when I download things. I forget what I was saying. That's so weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was talking about what isn't your emotions, the lineage. Yeah, I'm just hearing don't sweat. Don't fully immerse into the suppression, this fight. Come back to remember who you are. It's like you're going through a time warp of conditioning. And that's what's causing confusion. But anyway, timestamps are below. If you are new here, welcome. This is a pick a pile reading. So you can pick one pile or two, depending on what you're drawn to. Hell, maybe you're drawn to all three. But have a little pause, have a little pausey, and see what you're drawn to with pile A, B, or C. You can be drawn to the crystal, you can be drawn to the cards. Totally up to you. But ask your intention, focus on your higher self, what you wish to know for this month of July, and I'll see you on the other side. Timestamps again are in the description box below. These are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Hi, Pile A. So, this is your July collective reading. I have not seen these cards, which is exciting actually. Obviously, I've had a glimpse when they've flown out, but yeah, I like it when it's just a clean slate. You have chosen the selenite heart crystal. You may have seen this before, but it's a very pure, tranquil, peaceful energy. We'll see what it resonates with the cards, but it just brings peace. Like if there's been burdens, fighting, as I was saying at the beginning in the intro, there's just this sense of relief. And if things have been met with hardships, there's just going to be more of a peaceful, graceful air and surrender this month, if you've not already experienced, because we are nearly halfway through the month. But no, these messages can fall into the coming months, the coming weeks, nothing's set in stone with that. So we've got the honouring path, and I'm going to be reading this in reverse because it doesn't always mean bad. It just means more of a delay when there's a reverse card. It just means a bit of stagnancy, I don't like saying blockages within yourself, but there's just the sense of something stalling this part of being seen. Like, you have to be seen. Didn't realise I was going to say that. It's funny to say that. Realise you have to be seen. There's this kind of control and urgency that you have to be seen that is causing this delay. I feel like if you change the mindset a bit with, I'm already seen, because you're seeing yourself to be seen. Does that make sense? So instead of saying, I have to be seen, it's kind of this sense of urgency that you're chasing this. But when we have that I have to, you'll always be chasing that I have to, because you're always saying I have to. Whereas if we embody it, we embrace it now, you are seen. Because remember, right, you don't have to see things in... I'm going to put that up front so you can see the image. You don't have to see things for it to be true. And I feel you need to hear this message, Pile A. You don't have to see things for them to be true. We are quantum. We are made of energy first before our physical body. But we just focus on our physical body. Why? Because we're conditioned. So you're running on a conditioned spiral of what you think is right. But is that right? Because are you truly embodying? Are you feeling? The embodiment truly means to feel, to surrender, to be in the pause, to reflect. And when you start to do this, I just feel you're going to fly. I feel you work hard to be seen. But it will come. It's like you've had to go on a journey of finding the deeper parts of you, hidden depths. And it's been a treacherous journey. I'm feeling it's been one of setbacks and purges and very rise and fall and catching up on things and falling back on things. And this is what's caused this kind of confusion with your energy, that when you go back you think you're falling and you failed, but it's not, because it's just leaning you back to embody, to find your true self. It's giving you time to surrender. It's giving you time to reflect, to look down, to pause, and into the space of yourself, your energy field, your heart, where you haven't felt into before. In all fairness, you haven't we all, I believe we all have empathy, right? And me saying that will trigger some people with certain things that have riled them up. You know, I have a masterclass on narcissist and toxic relationships abuse. Like, I get it, but everyone has empathy. Unless we want to go into that, you got different DNA. Talk about reptilians, but that's like another species, right? I'm talking to an audience and talking to my let up ones, the chosen ones, the souls that are expressive and want to be seen. There are blocks and there's conditioning at play, and there's ancestral karmic timelines where there's trauma loops that replay, which stop some people from feeling true empathy. And you have an old program that keeps replaying, and then you're seeing it in another person, and obviously that's called like kind of like flexion, shadow work, or there's an entity attachment, and these entity attachments can be quite strong because they can be from other people, and we just let them thoughts in, and we see them on a higher dimensional space. But everyone has empathy. It gets a hell of distorted, and you know, when people, why am I saying this bit? When people like murder and, you know, things like that, and you question if they have empathy, it's because of like an old programming has taken them over in this reality, like fully taken them over in this reality. And that old programming isn't necessarily them, but it's different parts of spaces and timelines of even other people, and they've just immersed themselves into that. Anyway, so a little rundown on empathy and a whole spectrum. I think the overall message for you, Parlay, is there is programming and there's heavy emotions, and it's realizing that you are not these emotions, it is the programming. So not saying you are the murderer, but you are to remember that. And there's a lot of past energy and contemplation of past energy. There's a lot of the root cause actually is from birth. Something happened at birth. And this is good to mention this for July's messages, because the root cause is the security you had, is the, am I safe? And as a child, obviously you can't remember when you said that, but is there an experience, something that happened to your mother or the feminine in that part, is where you are possibly picking up her saying, am I safe here right now? Am I safe? I feel like there's mother energy here, and I'm just getting like a bit of a pain in my neck, in my left side. Someone's been a pain in your neck. And it's a feminine energy, it's a mother energy, and this is where this part in you is repressed, this feminine energy, because that part within her at that time conjoins to you, and it's been limiting your path. How can you break free from that? Start to believe that, again in reverse, believe in the stars, dream bigger. That's in reverse. So another thing to clear, I will put it up right there, because I don't want you seeing the reverse and thinking that's me. I want you to claim, oh my god, 7/7 miracles. You're going to be seen, and it's going to get better, but it's just the mindset and understanding this isn't you. If you can try, I'm here in a short course, you don't have to delve into something like long and loads of information on mindset. if you can watch like mindset videos on YouTube, or if they're immersed into a book that will question you, what's her name? I think she's a doctor. She's got quite a few. She's a psychologist as well. And she has a book where it questions things. Like, it's informative, but it makes you question your mindset. Message me below if you are interested in that book, or you can email me, and I'll definitely send it to you, because this is really going to be the bridge to help you on this journey that's kind of rippling. I'm just saying this with July for you. It's just that rippling. But remember who you are. Remember your energy. Remember there are sometimes, like the ocean, and you might be even a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or in your rising sign, but waves can be, everything's going to be fine, my life's amazing. And then it'll start to be a bit seesaw. Oh my God, why is this happening? Why is he saying this to me? And then it can be really, and you'll think, I'm breaking down, I'm depressed, life's not worth living. But you're feeling the emotion. And you're sensitive because you're in a dense matter energy. We're in a human form. And you're just seeing this. It's like, for God's sake, can you just stop? But this is how I see your energy at the moment, Part A. And it's just like, give me a break. It will pass through. Because this energy is bringing you to new beginnings. But you have to go through turbulence before you reach that path forward, the new way forward. That relief will come in, but you have to be brave. You have to be courageous to just lean into your heart a little bit more. Because I feel there are memories you have suppressed, and they may be coming up and you're suppressing them more. And memories you don't have to remember. You don't have to remember on a cinematic screen in your head. This is the emotions that you are feeling. Anxiety, depression, any of those lower frequencies. And that's not to demean when I say you're feeling lower frequencies. That doesn't mean you are a low frequency. It means you're just experiencing that part at this moment in time, because every second changes into your future. Right now, gone. Right now, gone. Now, gone. Like now, and now's not experienced. It's gone in a blink of an eye, even quicker than that. Just remember that. The wishing well. Be kind to yourself. There's throat energy, there's activation, there's throat energy, there's this big cosmic energy, there's healing energy around you. You are not alone. But also I feel you need to start to set, what do you want? If your higher self was standing before you right now, what would they be giving to you in the hands? The first thing, the first thought, the first feeling. Take this away with you after this reading. What are they giving you? What are you receiving? It could be a feeling, a situation, a thing, an object. If you could walk to a well and you looked down into that well and it birthed this rainbow light, what would you be experiencing? Because you're to be seen, and that there's big breakthroughs for you. I'm also picking up someone, you're trying to communicate with someone and they're not hearing you. But there is a bond there. There is a bond. They they do, I want to say they do hear you, but they hear themselves more, if that makes sense, than the other person. But it doesn't mean they don't love you, because there is a strong bond there, and I think that is what's triggering you, is because you believe that there is no bond there, but energetically there is a bond there, and it's unconditional and it's pure. But because they are not hearing you, you're just feeling your heart's going unnoticed, and this is the trigger. But it could be healthier communication, different course of communication. But focus on you, focus on your goal, focus on your vision, I'm hearing, and focus on who you believe you are. Who do you believe you are? Who are you? Really? How do you speak to yourself? How do you carry yourself? And what's your freedom? What does your freedom look like? So I hope this has helped part A. If this is your first time watching this video, I am an emotional release coach and breathwork facilitator. I take people on journeys. I work with ancient medicine, where I take you on a journey of the art of movement, art of sound, and art of expression. You can find on our website, a new website is going to be launched next week, and by the time you hear this video, this is around the week of the 14th, in the midweek there, and you'll be able to immerse into grounded embodiment coaching, or if you feel to go on a consciousness journey into the unconscious mind. We have the balance of the masculine and feminine there. You can go into a breathwork journey in which we guide for 90 minutes, and we do various journeys here. And these are the parts where our conscious awareness is put aside. So this would be good for you. But if you feel you want more rooted and groundedness and safety as a beginning tool, we do our 6-month coaching. And then if you want to grow even bigger, we do our 12-month program, which is all about rewiring the nervous system, because it takes 12 months to rewire the nervous system. You can't do it quickly. If you're willing to have patience and determination and consistency, no doubt your life will change. With everything I guide through, a personal itinerary, and we only meet up online or in person once or twice a month. The rest of the time is your own integration. It's just that real, true, connected support that's ongoing, that brings the results and answers, because it's that integration you do yourself. I'm just the facilitator and prompter, okay? So if you're interested, email me, look on the website, head to my Instagram at xcosmiccoachx, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Hello Pile B, welcome to your July collective reading. I'm so excited you're here. Wow, I mean, if you are drawn to another card pile, then you're in for a treat. If you're intrigued about parlay, but if you're just drawn to one, that's absolutely fine. Even if you come back to these months, you may still be drawn to one or more. That is absolutely normal. But we've got our crystal here. Oh my god, it's completely gone from my mind. But it helps to repel detox. Detoxing from phones. I'm getting detoxing from, that's really bad. What is this? Oh my goodness, I've got S in my head. No, it's gone. But these, yeah, they repel the frequencies from like digital, like computers and phones. So I feel like, got a price there, a detox, that could be a sign. 9, 10, and 12, 3, number 3. These are from my last collection, actually. From many years ago, hence why I've forgotten what it's called. I don't think I have forgotten. I was looking at them last week knowing what they were called, but it's completely gone from my head. Because I've just been reading 20 Minutes Parlay. But yes, there's a sense of detoxing, digital detoxing. It will come to me later, no doubt. Digital detoxing. Courage. Shine from within. Oh. You are... It's like... I want to speak, but I can't. Because something hurts in my heart. Something's been on your mind. Something's been repressed, and you're using social media to repress it down even more. This is where the digital detox is coming in. Stop ignoring your feelings. You're feeling them because they need to come out. I'm getting sidetracked of a neighbour with a chainsaw. So there may be agitation. It's funny because they were doing it parlay and it wasn't triggering me, but for some reason something is triggering me, and it's like you have this sense of a direction you need to go in and you desire to go in, but you're stalling yourself because something needs to be felt deeper. And again, with this crystal, it's like you don't want to feel the bad, you don't want to feel the uncomfortable, and that's perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're just stalling yourself, holding yourself back by doing this, okay? Leap of faith, just having to go with it. Doors, there's like an opportunity opening, but I feel it won't be physically. It's this sense of release, relief, right? And there's this sense of purity and just pureness with this energy. I feel it is time to let go of whatever this is. There's just been so much emotional waves, so much distortion. There's a part of your inner child that's been trying to be heard. And this is why you have more been scatty, ratty, tatty, that's not very nice. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, that's why you've been feeling to, what's the word? Oh, I can't think. This is probably what I'm picking up on is this, I'm just totally gone. Brain's gone. There's such overwhelm, chaos. Distracted to social media, phones, laptops, whatever. Because you'd really have to face the true north, I'm hearing. You'd really have to armor up. There's like a need of protection as well. You need to protect yourself more, psychically, energetically, Pal B. And again, there's this inner child energy, and I say it again because of parlay. Of you're scared, am I going to be secure? There's financial worries and concerns as well. And you've got a pure energy. You are so pure, like, but it's just been suppressed. Remember that is still part of you. She's there, she's waiting. She's waiting for you to take the leap because that's what you deserve. What you deserve. Again, we're getting 7. Parlay is pile 7. New beginning. There's a new beginning. Your worries are like these worries here, this holding back. If you take the leap of faith, this energy is showing new beginnings, fresh start. I just feel relief. Honestly, you do not know how much peace is waiting for you that you've dreamed of. It is there. Balance, total balance and consistency in your emotions, in the way of they're just harmonized and not, you're just keeping yourself stuck here. Nothing's wrong. It's just, sounds a bit harsh, but it's you. It's you and the fears. And, you know, these are human. We're in a low density field. We are energetic beings first. When you take this leap of faith, you'll just discover so much more of yourself. Oh my God, it's beautiful. You're on the only pile with the most cards. There's one extra card, but we've got sirens here. Use your voice, expansion, freedom. I feel you need to talk about this situation more, pile B. You need to, I feel like there's two people that you could share this with that you haven't yet at all. There's two people you could share this with that will be, they will be able to help you. But I know I can sense a scared feeling, and panic, emotion. Why am I here? How did I get here? How can I breathe? And I'm feeling it, I really am. I just need to settle now. I just want to be free. I just want to be free of my own expression, and it's just been so long. But it's there. It's there. Cleansing. Release the old. Energetic tune up. New beginnings. New beginnings. With the new beginnings. This message could not be louder than it already is. I am literally like, come on, let's go. It just takes this, this from this, and it's not that much. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. There's just joy, liberation. We create this different story. The more we keep stuck in the past and ruminating or feeling this energy, we create this story. This is not true at all. I just heard it's a piss take. Whoever said that, I don't know. This isn't new, and you felt this for so long that this isn't you. And then you become, you start to think, is this me though? Because you thought it for so long, you felt it for so long, but it's not. It's the stagnancy, it's the stuckness. It's the holding yourself back. You know, these walls of suppression, your heart. Right, please be careful, right? Energetically, when we hold so much for so long in our heart, that can lead to physical ailments. Just want you to remember that. When we push and purge through with support, we move into new horizons, new beginnings, exciting times, but we're so scared of this. We're scared. We're scared of our truth. We're scared of our own expression. We're scared of our own self. But you will have so much more support from family, friends. You'll be able to connect to your guides, and your higher self is there. Look at her. She's waiting. Nothing around. She's stillness. Look after your energy this month. Just do a lot of energy work. Connect to yourself. Ask yourself questions. And you'll just naturally get there. But what will help is to share this with two people. Move more. Move more. If that means like a silly dance that you feel in the morning, move more. Move your hands and arms like you're pushing through waves. Move more. Express yourself. And these wings will raise and you'll be able to move forwards. Courage, strength. So heart and solar plexus to work with. I wish you all the best, honestly. I am rooting for you. And I believe you will do it. Shifts, not necessarily just like this month, but I'm seeing the next 7 months. So like into the new year, there'll be shifts with this. And when this worry, this panic comes and you freeze, remember my words. Turn towards these people. Do it for you. Release your emotions, it's okay. It's cleansing you. It's just the support that you need. You're just releasing the old. And you're rewiring up. Ready to take on this new beginning. Because it's you, it's what you deserve. There's a softness coming in. And you've prayed for this, but it's here now. If you want help with this, support, our website is launching fully next week, which will be around the 14th of July when you read this, watch this, sorry. Our breathwork journeys are phenomenal. They'll take you on a journey into your unconscious. We push away this conscious part, programming. And it helps to rewire the programming by you connecting to your higher self. If you're interested in these journeys, just head onto the website or email me or comment below. Go onto the Instagram, xcosmiccoachx. Or you can deeply immerse into a 12-month program, which is designed to rewire your nervous system. And when you rewire your nervous system, it takes consistency and dedication to feel the growth and transformations in your reality. Clients who have gone through this process have shifted their timeline within 6 months or under. Relationships that have been old and stagnant have changed in 4 months. New relationships in 6 months that align to them, new business opportunities, new work, travel. You can change if you make the change, if you step into the right support. It's there if you need it, and I'm always here for you. This is why I do what I do. I love to support you and see you fly. I wish you all the best and take care. Welcome Pile C, this is your July collective reading. I'm so excited you're here. Again, if you are drawn to another card, please do, because they are beautiful. There's big shifts happening this month. So you've got the beautiful reflection here. But this is a rose quartz crystal, full of love, wholesome, holding your heart fully. This is a really big, beautiful crystal. I feel like you're containing your heart. There's a big expression, like I feel like some of you, you've not connected to your heart as fully, and it's finally here. You're allowing yourself to feel fully into your heart. And it's bringing like bigger journeys, bigger releases, but you're not sort of emotionally attaching to them. You're letting yourself feel with your heart on an openness level where you're not triggered so much. I think I said that. So like repeated cycles. There's just this sense of ancestral timelines, like you've healed big massive rocks energetically that have been holding for centuries, and this is why if you're feeling physically ill, that's why it's just coming out. So it's not against you, but it's very brave of you, you know, your body, your soul, to carry this, to purge in this lifetime. Very brave and courageous of you. And if no one's told you that, I think you need to hear all the words of wisdom and love that you've need to feel, because so many people may be complimenting you and seeing you, and you're just like, what the hell? I'm not used to this. And it's feeling the beauty of it all, feeling the true beauty of the world. And you realize heaven really is here when we're open to listen to it and to work with ourselves, to see inwards of it. Yeah, a beautiful energy, intuition and manifestation. Yeah, just like I said, there's this, look at this pool matching, there's just this expansive energy of knowing, leaning forwards and knowing. Use it. You're able to trust your intuition rather than question it, like, well, is it not up, down, round, round? You're like, yeah, hell yeah, I believe in me now. I trust myself, let's go. Very spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Oh my god, that confirms this card. So yeah, before you were, I have to see it to believe it, you would sort of question your intuition, but you've altered that program into, I believe it, I see it because I believe it, I believe in me. Very elemental energy if you have chosen this part. Maybe it's trying to contact you. I would try and immerse more into silence, stillness, integration. A lot of integration possibly this month, and leaning into the magic, leaning into understanding that magic is your intuition and believing in yourself. Magic is just believing in yourself. It's not woo-woo. It's harmonizing into wholeness with yourself. And funny, both these images have flowers around your hair. Just free spirit. I feel like this liberation in a soft, gentle way. Definitely connecting to your feminine energy. Definitely rising from what has broken you. Again, ancestral. There's so much pain, and there may be fragments of it just because I see it looping around, but I see you, it's not touching you, it's not triggering you. Like I said before, it's not triggering you, it's not creating a foundation in you. You're continuously rising and rising above it. You've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of inner work. If you have done, I feel like you need to rest, because I feel like this month, or the time coming, is all about integration. And I'm hearing having your needs met. I don't know where that's come from, but it might resonate for some of you. You are And you are creating a new beginning for yourself. You're harmonizing into the true presence you are. These things, they're not gonna, I feel like you've rippled a wave. You're not gonna feel as triggered as you have felt once before. You've alchemized and you've changed something very rapidly. And this is where I feel like jealousy comes in. Have a little breath. There's just like, I've done it. Different messages coming in, sorry. There's this, I've done it. I've done this, I've come out of this. But also, as I was saying, this is sort of a reason why there would have been some misunderstandings projected at you. Because it's like them trying to understand the energy. So physically, in their presence, you weren't able to understand that, right? Yang in reverse. This is a masculine energy, but I'm going to put it upright so it doesn't confuse you. But there's this... So what I'm feeling with this is you've been more masculine. The world has been more masculine, right? The feminine has been suppressed, because this is where creation changes the world, right? Or you are the world. You are the world. Knowing you have the soft control. Again, seeing this ball of light, realizing who you are. Again, I feel some of you need more sunlight this month. I know that's been suppressed as well. Whenever there's sun, get out there, because it's going to fuel you, okay? Something about your eyes, like seeing more orbs, colours, lights, shadows. You'll be seeing more, but it's because you're awakening more. There's a big transformation you've had, right? There's also throat chakra, awakening, purging from the throat a lot, physically, mentally, emotionally. But because you've been a deep masculine, this is kind of like reversing but harmonizing at the same time. You're harmonizing the masculine. It's like there is a switch there, like coming in more the feminine than masculine. Try and keep it at a balance. Try and keep... Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say control of your emotions, because that is quite forced. It's like you're seeing what you wouldn't for so long. This is giving you freedom. You're believing what you're seeing. Possibly there's someone watching you from a distance as well. Enough said about that. I don't like to get too much on in love, because that's just another journey itself, but you are being seen. You are being watched. Or someone's just admiring you. I'm not meaning a stalker. Always be careful with that though. There's a lot of throat activation. As I say, and I feel like there's going to be clarity. You've been waiting for something, but something's bringing clarity, right timing, opportunities, clearer vision, as this card says, because you've been able to listen within and you're focusing within. And then we've got cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. It's funny, all the other cards have focused on new beginnings, and new beginnings are available to everyone. It's ourselves that keep ourselves distorted and stuck, right? I feel like in your energy, in your soul, something's coming in for you. That's what this is expressing here, and I I'm seeing the ocean, but it's more on a metaphor with the ripples and waves. They're surrendering. You're immersing in them, but they feel like your friend. You're comfortable with them, as I say, rather than like, oh my god, what is this turbulence? Help me. It's because you released a lot of ancestral ties, and there's been several. It's been a lot, if not all. But if I say all, then you wouldn't be here experiencing this life on earth. So yeah. But you're blooming into a teacher. So if there's a course or something that you want to go on to, do it. Current dreams, future realities. Yeah, you're ready to step forwards into your higher self, your higher purpose. You're stepping into it. Your momentum, if that's a word, your momentum, is that a word? Your it sounds different in my head. Your momentum into it. What was lost, where you felt lost, you're finding yourself, and you're stepping into where you've always, it's like a teacher role, like you're here to be seen. And this new beginning, yeah, it's exciting. I just feel like something's coming in you're not going to expect. It's exciting, don't worry. Keep dreaming, keep believing. That's what they're saying, just keep believing. Keep believing in you, because you're there, you're going to get there more and more. Things will start to unfold for you more and more. And this is always because you went home into your heart. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I hope you enjoy this reading. I'll end this here, but if you enjoy this reading, just to help support these free readings, leave a comment below, share a comment, email, follow me on Instagram, xcosmiccoachx. Our new website is up and running live fully next week, 14th of July, around the time you watch this, around that time. Please support us, our website, our page. We have feminine work where we do embodiment coaching. So that's all about rooting, grounding, feeling that safety, bringing that safety essence in. And the masculine is the unconscious work, going into the breathwork journeys. And then our main offering is our 12-month program, Align to Your Light. Align into your soulful purpose by rewiring your nervous system from emotional wounding and heartbreak, and just coming into your true soulful purpose. And it's consistency and dedication that sets you free. It does take 12 months to rewire your nervous system. You know, all these short courses, everything, they're all great. They really do help. But if you want to see change, if you want to see growth, it's that consistency. And we only meet up once or twice a month, if not even that. So basically I'm saying you do nothing. We do meet up, and there's integrational work. If you're willing to be vulnerable, to look within, then do take a snapshot of that. It is phenomenal where my beautiful soulmate clients have gone, have been led to gone. I will see you next time. Have a beautiful and incredible month. And thank you so much for being here always.